Friends, it is crazy weather here in the
Where's
Philippines.
the remote?
Again today, remote is here, baby. And would you hand me a napkin there? Another crazy, crazy day here in the Philippines.
The rain don't stop.
The rain and wind do not stop. We are in a tropical storm out there. It is just really windy and rainy. There's flooding all over. One of our friends got stuck down in, where was that? Batangas?
Collection of moments.
Rob?
Big, small.
No,
for his
not
family?
him. A Mitch family.
Mitch's family. Stuck down there in, is it Batangas that they were stuck?
Bacoor.
Bacoor. Oh, Bacoor, down there by Imus. Yeah. That's getting closer to Manila. So, probably a lot of flooding down there. I imagine a lot of flooding in Manila. I remember just about this time last year, Jen and I went to Manila to get my, your passport lasts for 10 years. And my passport was going to expire in December of 2024. So we went down in July to take care of it early. But we went down to Manila, and they had this tropical storm, and there was like 6 inches to a foot of water all over the place, and because there was a tropical storm, and so we were down there to the municipal building to try to get a new passport, and they were like closed. So we had to come back home. I did not want to stay down there in Manila because everything was pretty much at a standstill with all the water in the streets. And then with that water in the streets of Manila, I mean, Manila is, what you get all of this sewage water running all over the place there in Manila. It's not nice. Stinky.
So today, Mr. Day is going to eat only.
Just eggs and cheese. I'll eat a
Hello, Mr. Maze. Hello.
Hello.
Sergio 7606. Hola.
Hola. Hola.
Hola, hola. Hello, guys. Hi, Tristan Adams. Hi. Guys, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe, please. Thank you. It's really a very bad weather here today. He's eating only eggs. He's on a diet.
Well, I'm up to almost 77 kilos. And I think the reason is I just haven't been able to go walking.
Me, I'm going to eat glass noodles with some eggs and some pork fats over there.
Yeah.
And maybe avocado later. You want some avocado with your egg, baby girl?
This is good.
You want to check it out, the weather outside? Let's check it out. We're just here in the window. Unstoppable rain. But at least it's not that bad. It's not that hard now. I have many trees outside, especially in front, already fall. And my garden. But it's okay. Everything can grow back again. So that's our backyard. Weather always, we cannot tell what's the weather's coming. That's making me hungry. Hello, Mr. Maze. Hello, guys. We're just staying at home for how many days, baby girl?
Like a
I
week.
think the last time that we go out is last Monday. No, Monday we go out.
Oh. Yeah, we went out because Jen had to get her little permit.
Mm-hmm. And it's good before the office closed. I already passed my letter. It's a glass noodle.
Yeah, because I don't know, maybe the office is closed now. Because there's a lot of flooding. We saw this Shakey's Pizza. I don't know if it was by us, but they've got this underground thing that you can it's not really underground, but I mean it's lower. It rained so much that it caused a swimming pool in there. You got all these kids jumping in there. It's like a big swimming pool. Funny. Welcome to the Philippines.
Living in paradise.
Mhm. Well, I think they rated Philippines, especially this area of the Philippines, one of the most dangerous parts of the world. Third as far as dangerous parts of the world because of the infrastructure. We're sitting right on top of the Marianas Trench, or not on top of that ring of fire. And so we've got that tall volcano probably about 5 kilometers from us. But it's a super volcano. And then the earthquakes. And these tropical storms. And then, of course, the Filipino people are making such little money. They don't have good health care. So it's like hospitals are a poor situation. People are not getting they have a real dental problem here. But then, of course, you get bit by a snake, not like Australia. You're probably going to die if you get bit by a snake. There's no anti-venom here. We've got the dengue fever up here, which I've had. Trust me, you don't want dengue fever. Oh my God. Had a friend, I think he's still alive. He's like a week older than me. His name's Tim, also. And he got a little cut on his leg. He's like a bodybuilder guy. And he was walking down in Manila here a few years ago. And that thing got infected and he got an anaerobic infection in his leg. Oh my God. Well, that's a big portion of his calf muscle. And then, of course, like all impoverished countries, the suicide rate here is pretty high. Hopefully, Jen and I will be able to change that with our secular Buddhism, where I figured out how to create, and Jen and I have figured out how to create Pure Land Buddhism, which is it's a secular way of building a platform for people so that we support each other through our biochar farming, our YouTubing, developing our skills, but people focus on their health. And people need a platform to focus on their health. It has nothing to do with the original Pure Land Buddhism, which is more like a dream-like state that people get into. This is the practical. It's not going off into some fantasy realm by, chanting the Amitabha Buddha's name. It's actually a very practical way to do your tasks, take responsibility. It's the only way I've found to have a good life. It's like, do no harm, strive to do your best, and treat others with respect and kindness. But in order to practice that, you really need a platform. You can't be worrying about your health. And you need a platform so that you can do your exercises, make enough money to live in harmony with other people. Work less and invest in yourself more. Where you can actually stop worrying about your finances because it's pretty much supplied by, your platforms are supplied by people like us who create these platforms. Because we can supply the platforms for yoga, meditation, YouTubing, as long as people are willing to put in a little bit of effort. Not a lot, just a little bit. What's nice about the platform that Jen and I will be creating is there's no hierarchy and nobody owns it other than it's just property of Disciples of Tao, which this organization that we're creating will buy, hire, manage everything. There's no hierarchy. There's no CEO or anything like that. All the monies will be going back into the organization itself. But people will be paid a living wage who work for the Disciples of Tao. What kind of work? Well, teaching, mostly. Teaching guided meditation, yoga, and so the here in the Philippines they're making what, $500-600 a day, $700 a day for basically unskilled labor. Hopefully we can raise that up to 1,000 pesos, 1,500 pesos, or even 2,000 pesos a day. Just through the monies generated by Disciples of Tao, which I think it's very possible to do that. As we get more donations, build more platforms so that the kids in the area can shower up and have shoes and dental care.
Take this, baby, go.
Wait till I'm finished.
Eat that raw. You need that for your carbs.
I'll have it with a little peanut butter.
He will take his peanut butter still. Yeah, his peanut butter has no sugar.
This is just ground peanuts. It's got the natural carbs in it. I eat carbs, but they're all natural.
This one is kinda.
This is the raw sabah.
This is raw. I will eat avocado. The noodle soup I don't like anymore because it's kinda don't want that food. It's kind of not good.
Is this avocado from our tree?
No, this is just fell in our basket.
It
I just saw it there.
fell in our basket.
Mm-hmm. Want to try some? I'll get my own.
So yeah, Pure Land Buddhism, a real Pure Land Buddhism, where people can practice their meditation, have guided meditation instructors, where they have a place where they have a room where they can live, where they have we'll have a communal area where people can dine and eat a healthy diet. We'll be supplying probably most of the food, which will be in the form of eggs and the vegetables, eggs and dairy. We'll also supply some meats like chickens, like that. Eventually, that's our goal, where people don't have to pay for this, or where they can actually make, a livable wage, save their own money, and then buy their own place if they want to. And we'll teach them farming practices, the biochar farming, the permaculture. That's our goal. It's going to require some startup money and some people who believe in us, but Jen and I have been doing it. We've been living on a couple thousand US for almost 9 years, supporting a family of 7 people. I don't even think you can do that in the US anymore. I think it costs almost $2,000 a month just for rent. That's why you got a lot of people living in their cars. This way, for people to, instead of trying to save money, earn money. That to me is the Pure Land Buddhism. Creating a community where people can get on their feet. We'll be providing what families should be providing for their children, but we'll be able to provide this platform for a person's lifetime if they so desire. And make some money while they're at it. The catch is you're going to have to be doing some work for the platform. Maintenance, and upkeep. And we probably require about, 2 to 4 hours a day worth of putting in effort towards maintaining the platform. Of course, that would be like a 4 or 5 day work week. But we know that you can go out there and make a ton of money on your own biochar if you want to. Jen and I have done it. We'll eventually start making money off our YouTube. With the YouTube money, we'll be able to buy land, more land. But right now we've got enough land for our family. And once we start getting money, we'll be able to buy some equipment so we can get better YouTubing videos. It's going to take a while, maybe 3, 4, 5 years, unless we get some kind of a big hefty donation, which could happen. Not counting on it. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe there's a Bill Gates or a George Soros or a Mark Cuban out there who says, "Hey, I like what you're doing. Here's some money." Jen and I are always going to be putting in the effort. We exercise 2 or 3 hours every day. We study 2 or 3 hours every day. We connect with people. We meditate every day. We teach every day. I've been doing this now for, what? 16 plus years. And what's nice is we don't owe anybody any money. We've got our own piece of land here. Small piece, like a half an acre. That's enough. We support our family. Jen's got 2 girls in college. One just finished up her 3rd year and is starting her 4th year now. And one will be starting her 3rd year pretty soon.
Yeah.
And that's quite a milestone for you, isn't it, baby?
Yes, ma'am. It's okay. I will put now my garbage here.
Mhm.
Because this avocado have lots of rotten things. It's got rot.
My father was a self-made man. And he taught me how to do it. So now I'm teaching everybody else how to do it. I have a lot of expats over here, friends. And they say, oh, I can't exercise, I can't do this, I'm retired, I'm here to enjoy my life. But they're taking a lot of medication, they're in ill health. Some of them can't even walk. And they're like in their 50s and 60s. And it's like, oh my God, really? You know, anybody can do a little bit of exercise. I know, because there's that guy, Nick Vucek or whatever his name is. And he was this young man who, I knew him when I saw him when he was a little kid. No arms, no legs, and he's out there swimming, playing soccer, all kinds of stuff. If he can do it, you can do it. If I can lose half my body weight, you can do it. If Jen can go from absolute abject poverty and having no real person in her life to support her, you can do it. Yeah?
Yeah. Clean.
Part of the Clean Plate Club with this.
Actually, he's still hungry, I know.
That's okay. I'm fine with this. The thing I know about hunger is
It will pass.
it'll pass.
Yeah. But don't make yourself dizzy.
You got to have enough food to keep from getting dizzy. And this will be my one meal today.
Hey.
I got like that giraffe tongue.
Don't do that. I'm making something. Don't do that, baby. Oh, he don't stop. Yeah, just like it. Finger licking good, huh?
Finger looking good. That means we got to get some more peanut butter from Malou, right?
Yes. Malu, you know already. No more peanut butter here.
If you're watching, Malou, bring a couple of jars of peanut butter. Well, if we can make it. I don't even know where the next expat meeting is going to be, but it's going to be tomorrow.
It's in the bag of beans, I think.
Well, bag of beans, okay.
Maybe. Yes, maybe. We
We're
will
not big fans of bag of beans, but maybe it depends on the weather. Totally depending on the weather. I love connecting with people, and I don't care about eating the food at these places. I like to have a little coffee, and bag of beans is a coffee place, so Jen and I might just go up and have some coffee and do some chit-chatting.
Depends the weather.
But it depends on the weather. If it's crazy like this, no way.
Like last Tuesday, I was trying to escape in this room, but still the weather don't permit it. They already sent me a jet plane, but still didn't.
They did. They
Plane.
sent her a limousine, picked her up right here at the front door, and it was like, then the limo died.
And then when I go out in
And
the
then, you know,
car,
Filipinos are just a little bit superstitious. And so
then
she
when
went,
I go out in the car, like 100 meters away from the car start. And I said, "What the?
she just said, forget it.
Forget it. I will not go back again."
It's too late anyways.
Yeah.
But she's not superstitious. Because, why are you not superstitious, baby?
Because I don't believe in God.
No, because it's bad luck. We're not superstitious because it's bad luck. So Pure Land Buddhism, if any of you, if any of our friends or subscribers wish to look that up, Jen and I know it's a reality because we're living it. We're here, we're doing our exercises, we've got good food, plenty of food, we've got our YouTube channel, the family's growing, we're all prospering, we're thriving. And I think that's what the idea of Pure Land Buddhism is. Now, in the original traditional Pure Land Buddhism, which about, I think, 90% of Buddhists subscribe to, 85-90%. These are mostly the Mahayana Buddhists. The Vajrayana and the Mahayana Buddhists believe that, oh hey, we can achieve enlightenment in this lifetime. The Theravada Buddhists, they're hardcore. They don't think they can achieve enlightenment, and they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff like not eating and not having sex and just begging for their food, and it's like, wow, that's not how you achieve enlightenment. That's not the middle path. Sorry, you guys missed it. It's good, but I really am full, baby. So, Pure Land Buddhism and the traditional Pure Land Buddhism, they're doing the Four Noble Truths wrong. Why? Because they got the first Noble Truth wrong, which dukkha does not mean suffering. And of course, Pure Land Buddhism is all about alleviating suffering, living in a place where you don't suffer. I'm sorry, but you're always going to suffer because that's life. And it's a stoic sort of idealism that says, hey, we're all going to get old, we're all going to get sick, and we're all going to die. And when you think about it, you can kind of manage it.
My allergy here is like itching, like something bit me.
Yeah. She's been itching now for what, 5 days?
Saturday.
Sun-
No,
Sun-
Friday.
Right. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today's Thursday.
How many days?
7.
Oh.
I know, it's like I've had this cold for a month. It's hard to believe. It's worth
And my antihistamine is gone. I need to go out, but I cannot go out. I
Yeah.
know more antihistamine there, baby. Go.
Yeah, and we got to go out because we got to do some shopping. So hopefully in the next couple days, hopefully tomorrow, but I don't know. If it's not good tomorrow, I am not going out. There's no need to go out. We got enough food to last, right?
Mm-hmm.
For a few days. It's all we need. Pure Land Buddhism is all about having a platform, so that you won't have to suffer as much. Of course, it's like I'm studying Tagalog now. So what do I need for Tagalog? I need a teacher. I've got it on the YouTube. But who has YouTube? I've got books. But who has books? Here in the Philippines, they don't even have books to go to school. I've got papers. I've got pencils. I've got the means and the platform to
Wait,
take.
there's an ant.
I don't see any ants.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, I think there's an ant because I see an ant, a small ant here in the.
Just a teeny weeny one?
Yeah, here.
I saw a really teeny weeny ant. So Pure Land Buddhism is about having to have a platform where you don't suffer. It's not about dreaming or chanting the Buddha's name, the Buddha Amitabha or whatever his name is. It's not about that. From a secular point of view, it is having the platform, the means to do your studies, to do your exercise, to have good, have a situation where you're not suffering, so that you can work in harmony, and you have a teacher, and you have other
Ooh,
people who are doing the
Nick.
same thing. Where you've got the,
Thank you, Somia. Hi,
Oh.
Somia.
so you've got you got a platform, and people don't here in the Philippines, they just don't have the funds for that. So that's the goal of our YouTube channel, is to get big enough to where when we get enough funds, we can start building platforms.
Sorry, guys. I don't stop itching
So
here.
the first platform we're going to be creating is the yoga meditation platform, where people can come and do some exercises and yoga. And of course, on our YouTube channel, we're doing these mukbangs here to show you what we're eating. Now, you don't have to eat the food that we're eating, but what we want you to do is a little bit of intermittent fasting, because that's a human diet. We want you to eat a little bit more fats, and we want you to eat some proteins. And you don't have to eat, you have to eat some kind of an animal protein. Eggs and dairy are fine, and that's not killing animals, and it's totally kosher with most Buddhists. So, Jen and I, we eat meat, and what we believe in is we're going to have a platform for farming where we're growing organic fruits and vegetables and raising animals in an organic fashion where they're free range and where they're having a good life up until the time that they're processed for food. And that's just life. And so, because humans are we're carnivores, we are, it just is what it is. It's kind of like having judgment against an alligator for eating meat.
Have you been bit also, baby?
No. Little mosquitoes and stuff, that bite me occasionally. But
I have a very bad bite here.
yeah, you do. So I was hoping for that permethrin cream.
Yeah, maybe the delivery cannot deliver because of the weather.
I think so. I think that's the case. So Pure Land Buddhism is basically building the platform, which is how can you guys help us? By doing your exercises, by following us on the YouTube channel. Yeah, pretty easy. Doing a like and a subscribe. The more watch hours we get, the sooner we're going to get towards making a little bit of money. So spread the word. Hit the like so that it's shared. Hit the subscribe and the bell notification so that you know when we're on, so we can help guide you in the teachings of our version of the Pure Land Buddhists. And our version of the Pure Land Buddhists is dukkha means dysregulated. Your brain has been dysregulated. And I believe everybody's brain is dysregulated. Why? Because they're not eating the correct foods. They're overeating. They're eating processed foods. That'll dysregulate your brain. If you're eating too much sugar, that'll dysregulate your brain. If you're not intermittent fasting, that'll dysregulate your brain. Your actual nervous system and brain dysregulates it. If you've got poor gut health due to a bad diet, that's going to dysregulate this brain. If you're not exercising, your brain gets dysregulated. If you're not getting into harmony and calming yourself, that's going to dysregulate your brain. If you're not living in the moment, that's going to dysregulate your brain.
Yung jelly.
Freezer.
So there's so many things that
Ako
dysregulate.
naman ako si Jana. Hey.
So dukkha means dysregulated. It doesn't mean suffering. So how you can solve dysregulation? To solve suffering, you're like, it's like saying a war on terror. It doesn't work. Terror's out there. It's like saying, oh, I'm not going to fight old age. No, you're not. you're going to age. Hopefully, you'll age gracefully. Let's believing that you're going to live forever. It's like, no, you're not. You're going to die just like everybody else. You can go and pray to God all you want. You're not going to rise from the dead. Nobody ever has, because there is no God. The reality is that you have to take care of your health. That you're responsible, and that's it. So Pure Land Buddhism, secular Pure Land Buddhism, like what Jen and I teach, is this platform to give you so that you can get an education, learn the sciences and the maths or whatever you want, but definitely take responsibility for your physical health. So teaching people to exercise, meditate, become emotionally regulated, because that's your responsibility. If you're losing your temper, it's your responsibility to get your temper in line. If you've got an organic problem, then it's ultimately your responsibility or your family's responsibility to help you get help. And that's just life. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got a body.
Oh, my goodness. So, we can wrap this up. Yeah, babe, go.
Yeah, please.
We get a few minutes on there?
Huh?
Did we get a few minutes on our video? Okay, baby. I don't know what I can do.
Ate, few minutes about what?
On our video, I think that I'm pretty much done here. We did our little mukbang.
Yeah. Me. I'm really itchy, so disgusting to show you that I'm itchy. So again, guys, thank you very much for liking and subscribing and always following us. To all of you, have a great day and have a safe life. Always stay safe, okay? Take care and have a good day. Bye!
Namaste.